interesting day for everyone.
If that wind stays the way it is, the ball will be flying into the bullpens. I'm saying they could go third deck. We could see something pretty special because you don't usually see 40 to 50 mile an hour winds here.
And the hard-throwing right-hander, Ryan Feltner, and also an Ohio State Buckeye.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting tonight as we see his numbers from last year. 10 starts. Of course, we know what happened, but was able to come back at the end of the year.
And that's put in play on the ground. And Tovar across to Montero, 1 out.
All right, 1 out, nobody on for Brandon Lau.
And he draws the walk on 4 pitches right there.
Yeah, with 1 out and 1 on, up steps Randy Arozarena.
That's chopped towards short. Tovar reaching down, throw to first, going to be in time. Brandon Lau moves into second, so he's there and a little slow right there in getting up.
He rolled that left ankle.
For the time being, the Rays will leave him in there at second base. We certainly hope he's all right.
All right, so 2 out, runner in scoring position for Isaac Paredes.
Scoring position. It's a little popper to short right. That's got a chance to drop and will. A fair ball. Lau will score as Paredes drops a base hit into shallow right field, and the Rays get the first run of the game.
Boy, you'll take him any way that you can get him. And Isaac Paredes just got that ball into fair territory. Think about, too, the way that that ball is being affected by that wind. That was high enough to move that baseball closer to the line and really keep it away from Rocky defenders.
Yeah, and up steps Richie Palacios.
Oh, man. This is a Baltimore chop like you haven't seen in a while. Good play by McMahon to get over there.
Well, making the start tonight here for the Tampa Bay Rays is going to be left-hander Tyler Alexander. You see what his line, he came in as a bulk guy.
Lifted into left. Arozarena still on the move is there, and with a reach makes the catch.
There it is.
Boy, that wind is going to come into play.
Brendan Rodgers.
Ooh, a broken bat and a soft looping liner out to second base, caught by Brandon Lau.
2 outs, left on left for Nolan Jones.
And strike 3 called there on the edge.
And Alexander has his best inning as a Ray.
Here's yesterday's hero, Ryan McMahon.
And this is in the air to deep left. Arozarena watching this one sail out. Ryan McMahon grand slam in the 9th yesterday. How about start your evening with another big fly?
And how were we saying the ball was not going to go to left tonight?
The
right?
wind changed.
Well, when Mac hits it, the wind always changes. This is his 2nd home run career against Tyler Alexander. So he slices this one over that extended wall out in left field.
So there's 2 gone.
And Ezekiel Tovar is next.
And there's a base hit to the left side for Tovar.
Now he's reached in 8 consecutive ball games.
So here's Michael Toglia.
Toglia goes after the first pitch and skies a popper. And I'll tell you, Lau is after it, and now it's going to be Yandy Diaz. When that ball left the bat, Rosario thought he was going to catch it.
Side retired, and Rockies tied at the end of 2.
Jose Siri has walked again.
Here's the leadoff man, Diaz.
2-2, Siri not going, swung on and missed.
Dialed up 95 with that fastball.
Now Brandon Lau. See how aggressive the Rays are here. On his way to second base, and Siri's in there with a stolen base, head first. And now he's on his way to third, and he's going to make it without a throw. Diaz on the exchange could not find the handle to get that ball in his throwing hand.
Swung on and missed. Big strikeout. That will allow the infield to drop back.
There's Randy Arozarena now.
He did. Blew him away at 97. Job well done. Bretton Doyle in the 3rd in a 1-1 ball game. 1-1, and that's fair. Doyle can really fly, you know it. Long run in the outfield for Palacios, safe at second. What a dive. Beautiful slide by Doyle. I don't know how many guys get a double on this particular play, especially after that throw by Palacios. Charlie Blackmon. And Charlie gets the job done. Slow roller right side as Doyle goes to 3rd with 1 out.
And the Rays will bring the infield in and try to keep Doyle at 3rd. Brandon Rodgers trying to elevate a pitch, get it up in the wind.
And to 3rd, they'll have a play at the plate. They have Doyle caught in the rundown. And Alexander gets the tag on him, and while the rundown was taking place, Rogers winds up at second, reaching on a fielder's choice.
Ball 4, and that will allow Elias Diaz to come up now with a little bit of traffic. Up the middle with eyes, it'll get through. Rogers around third, he'll score. Going to third is Nolan Jones. Elias Diaz puts the Rockies in front.
Definition of a seeing eye base hit. The right spot. Elias' third RBI of the year, and a big 2-out RBI.
Montero leads it off. And to left center. That ball's got some hang to it, and it's going to be caught by Randy Arozarena. Randy racing in there. The ball stayed up there just long enough to give him an opportunity to make a play, and that's exactly what he did for the first out.
Get on your horse, and Randy Arozarena, we know that he moves very well, and he had to make that play.
Ezequiel Tovar had a base hit his first time up.
And this ball to left, it's going to be extra bases. A 1-out double for Tovar behind in the count. Gotta love it. Michael Tolia with 1 out and a runner in scoring position. The Rockies up 2-1. This ball crushed high and deep left field. Way back and gone. Had to wait on the wind. But when you're 6'5" and 245 pounds, you can cut through the wind. Tolia makes it 4-1.
Well, the ball ends up about 3 rows up. It looked like it was going forever. The wind grabbed it, but he hit it so hard and so high, the wind couldn't take away a home run.
What an outing for Ryan Feltner.
Really good command of his pitches tonight, and he has that good giddy up when he needs it.
And that is strikeout number 8, a new career high for Ryan Feltner. So with 1 out, there's the second hit of the night. That snaps a string of 10 straight retired.
And now we'll see what Arozarena can do.
And that is strikeout number 9 for Feltner.
Isaac Paredes now, the hitter with 2 outs and Lau at first.
And it would be great if they can miss some more bats like that. That is strikeout number 10. And if that's the final pitch for Ryan Feltner, give him a standing ovation.
Leadoff man aboard. So 1 down, Tovar unable to advance, still at second. And here's Brenton Doyle.
In the air to right and deep. And it is gone! Brenton Doyle with a 2-run home run, utilizing a little breeze perhaps. Second of the year for Doyle.
Doyle rules. Been talking about how the wind has been blowing. If you're a right-handed batter, use that to your advantage. Gonna put the ski goggles and the helmet on. Let's go, boys. Well, he gets a high fastball up and away from him, gets the arms extended, and then ride the wind.
And now Jake Bird takes over on the hill. So the Rays have 2 men aboard with nobody out in the 7th.
They have something cooking for Ahmed Rosario.
This is up the middle, diving stop. Tovar to first. Out at first. What a play by Tovar. And he got one of the fastest guys in baseball if it stands up.
And it's going to stand up.
So 1 down, runners at second and third. Here's Ben Rortvedt, the catcher.
And a long one, high and deep to right. That ball is going to be off the scoreboard and bound away from Talia. Palacios scores, Ramirez scores, into second goes Rortvedt, and the Rays pick up a couple runs with 1 swing of the bat right there to make it 6-3.
Tell you what, how many big hits has Ben Rortvedt had here in the first week plus of the season for the Rays? I'll tell you, he has put together some outstanding at-bats, and another one right here.
2 gone in the 8th now. Here's Isaac Paredes.
And a fly ball down the left side toward the corner. Jones will look up, and that's going to get out of here. And a 1-2 pitch. Isaac Paredes hits it out down the left field line, and the Rays pick up another run, and now it's a 2-run ball game.
If before the game, if you and I were going over the over-under on home runs to left field, what would you have it as? I mean, I would have had it at a half.
Yeah.
And there have been 3. How about that?
Fly ball, short center, and that's going to drop in among 4 defenders, and a base hit for Palacios. The Rays are going to get the potential tying run to the plate. And Ramirez sends a fly ball center. Doyle on the move, still going. That's going to be off the wall. Around third, Palacio, he's going to score. It's a double for Ramirez, and suddenly it's a one-run ball game. 3 straight hits, and the Rays close the gap
That ball
to
was
1.
powdered, and it gets a little bit of help from the wind. Takes it away from Doyle. A very, very good center fielder. Could not get there. Go airborne, and you're just a little bit short.
And the Rays have the right guy at the plate coming up. Rosario against Beeks.
And that's going to be a line drive, base hit into left. Ramirez around third, on his way to the plate, and he is safe. The Rays have tied this game with 4 consecutive hits. Rosario comes through, punching the base hit into left. It's a 6-6 ball game.
Boy, how about that? I mean, 2 outs, nobody on. It looks pretty bleak. And then they come to life. Of course, Harold Ramirez getting that helmet off. Full head of steam, running with 2 outs on contact.
Back-to-back walks, and that will load the bases.
Well, what a meltdown. Biondi at the plate.
Called upon with the bases loaded tonight, and there's a ground ball to first and a bad hop. That ball's going to go into right field. 1 run is in. Here comes another man to score. 2 runs have scored. Rosario and Bortvet cross the plate. Siri goes to third. And Yandy Diaz at first base. That ball took a bad hop for the Rays. It was a good hop, and the Rays have taken an 8-6 lead.
1 more out to get. And Elias Diaz, the last chance for the Rockies tonight.
And there's a fly ball to center field. Jose Siri coming back in now to make the catch, and that's going to end this one. Well, it was far from routine on that final catch and the game, but the Rays come away with a victory.